So the glute bridge is a great way to start to combine hip stability and core stability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the fundamentals, and then there's a few progressions that you can go through. But either way, regardless of what level you're at, you need to master these fundamentals first before you progress. Okay, so I'm going to show you using body weight, and you can either progress to a band, you can use a free weight, or if you're comfortable, you can use a barbell. So you're going to lay on your back. And the first thing we're going to talk about is our feet positioning. So we don't want to be in too tight. We don't want to be too far. We want to be right in the middle, right where it's kind of comfortable. We don't want to be close together. We want to be about shoulder width apart. Okay? Now, what we want to do next is we want to get our core brace. So we use our breathing sequence. So we breathe in, take a deep breath out, make sure you have that core engagement. Okay? Once you have that core engagement, you can do your hip thrust. Now, your hips should be the first thing that come off the ground and the first thing that lands on the ground. Okay, so here's what I mean by that. So I keep a core brace, I drive up, squeeze the glute muscles, and then I come back down, and my hips should be the first thing that land. Okay, so I'm up and slow and controlled, keeping my core brace. I come down. So I should exhale on the way up and then inhale on the way down. Okay, so here's what not to do. The most common mistake is people don't use their core brace properly during this exercise. Okay, so pay attention to my low back specifically. Okay, so I come up, I let go of my core brace, and then I come back down. Up, back down. So you see how my back just kind of rolls onto the floor. Okay, like this. That's no good. That's a clear sign that you're not properly using the core brace. Okay, so again, just to demonstrate one more time, if I don't do that, I have all the range. I can get all the way up to here, no problem. But I'm really hyperextending through the back, and I'm not using my core. So by using my core properly, my spine's now protected, but I actually have a little bit less range of motion. And that's actually what you're looking for. Now, if you're going to progress to a band first. Okay, so you're going to put a band just above your knees, and you're going to push your knees out. That's another good cue for the glute bridge, because your glutes do abduction of the leg. Okay, so pushing the knees out is a good cue. If you're going to use a free weight, just hold it gently on your hips. You've got these bony prominences right here. So you can find those using your hands and set the weight on top of that. Or if you want to use a barbell, just go across. Make sure you put a pad on the barbell, because it's really going to dig into your pelvis. And there's a lot of organs in there that you don't want to disturb. Okay, so just make sure you have a nice pad there. And other than that, just hold the bar out here. And then same thing, keep that core brace, exhale, and finish with a nice big push. Try to hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, and then slow and controlled, come back down.